Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 442 podcast. I'm Azerman Honey, and as always, I'm joined by the wonderful Tommy Sondi.
That's me.
And the morose Tony O.
Morning, boys. You know, I think
lovely week where no one on the podcast wins. That's what you love to see, right?
Hey, you're still a winner because Ten Hag is gone. So
I am still
smile this week.
Yeah, you can still see the smile on his face. Still buzzing.
Didn't matter what the result was.
More than anything, you can see my face because this is the first time I have shaved in a long time. Forgot to shave my own chin.
Didn't quite get the memo. No. Yeah, but
No, that's okay, Tony. We won't hold it against you because we got plenty else to hold against you this week.
Bring it.
Yeah. See, then Zer's had a good week. Zer's had a good week. It's been pleasant for him. Which, I'm happy for you. Mm-hmm. It's good. It's good for you guys to have this.
You don't sound happy for me.
Because you ruined what could have been a great last, United Chelsea meeting with Ten Hag. What could have been a great one.
It was, to be honest, it was like he never left.
Your Ten Hag voucher expired. It's not my fault you didn't use it in time.
Damn.
You gotta pay attention to these expiry dates.
That's very disappointing. Yeah. You can't waste in coupons. Darn it. I hate that.
Yeah, exactly. You had the discount right there. Let's get into it. Man United won. Chelsea won. This was a pretty shit game for the most part.
It was funny because No, but not last season. Well, actually, last season the first game was awful. I think United won 2-0 or something. I don't remember. I think United won.
I think he did win.
But
the reverse was something.
I remember falling asleep during that game, and I almost fell asleep during this one. But it was funny because the first 5 minutes of the game, Old Trafford was rocking, right? Like, they brought the energy. Van Nistelrooy, they were singing all the songs. And then after like 10 minutes, it was like, oh man, this team is still shit. It's like everyone realized that, yes, Ten Hag's gone, but it's still the same players.
There's still a lot of work to do.
It just went flat. Nothing happened in that first half.
Ruben Amorim has some fucking work to do when he comes in.
It does. He is enjoying himself at Sporting. He doesn't want to leave, man.
10 wins out of 10.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it was like I was just annoyed watching Garnacho. He was
so bad.
He was just really bad. His body language is terrible.
Game.
You know what I mean? Like his finishing, of course, was terrible. It's just like for me, it's just annoying. I just wanted to punch this kid, man. It was so bad. But Rashford
does have a very punchable pace.
Rashford looked up for it. I'll say that. I mean, I wouldn't say he was good. I just said he looked up for it. And it was like, maybe
I would have left him on and taken Garnacho off for a lot if it were me.
No, but I could.
Rashford was not having a great game, but Jesus, Garnacho was atrocious. But
Garnacho was bringing danger. Rashford didn't do anything except take a shot from the edge of the box from a corner kick routine. I don't remember Rashford troubling the Chelsea backline at all. Garnacho did. It's just when
he hit the post to the crossbar.
Oh, yes, there was that.
Right at the end of the half, I
mean,
think.
He should hit the target from there. But, yeah.
It's amazing. In a half where both Chelsea and United hit the post, we're like, yes, no one did
Who hit the post? Was it... Fofana was going for it, but Madueke got there first.
He got there first, Should have scored.
The rebound on Colwill, I think... could be a foul. I think
Considering,
I
mean, the one on Rashford at the other end could have also been a foul.
I thought the ref was not.
The ref was pretty bad. I think he got a lot of calls.
The ref was pretty bad. He was bad all around. He was bad. He was bad for everyone. He was just generally quite bad.
It's just it's like every game is like that. It's like ref was bad. Okay.
Yeah, ref was bad. You know what? As long as the bad was kind of even, we're like we'll move on from it. That's where we're at with referees. But. We got an actual football game for about 10 minutes in the second half, which was exciting. Robert Sanchez, I mean, you guys signed 8 goalkeepers. There's no way he's the best one.
We say this every week, I think, and
there's no way.
We wonder the same thing. Sometimes he puts in a good performance, and we're like, oh, okay, good. But generally, he's going to be holding this team back. He's obviously not good enough. It's the truth, and I thought Petrovic was still around. Maybe he can come in and take over Sanchez again like he did last season. Jorgensen, was it Jorgensen or whatever the other guy who played in a League Cup.
Yeah.
He's okay. He's okay. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly, Sanchez is, for me, is like, why is this guy still starting? You know it's gonna be detrimental. But
is he Jamaican?
Coach loves him.
I know he's Spanish, but is he Jamaican?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
What's brought this line of questioning on?
Yeah.
Is there something about Jamaicans being dodgy keepers that I don't know?
Pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, in general, it's black goalkeepers. But, yeah. I can say
these are things that you can say and the two of us can't.
Yeah.
You can say
that. Is there another Jamaican keeper that I should be knowing about that was not?
No, there isn't.
No?
That's exactly the point.
Okay.
It's just, yeah. I don't know. I think Hoyland didn't have a shot in this game. Am I right in saying? I think that was his main contribution to the match. Yeah. Between he and Xerxes, I wonder what's going to happen there when Mourinho comes in. They don't provide enough danger. Speaking of center forwards, the player I was really disappointed with on the Chelsea ranks was, what's his face? Jackson. He just...
Man, he was invisible.
He did nothing. I was really surprised. He did nothing. His movement was poor. His link-up was poor. There was a period in the first half, I think it was, where the ball was in the sky for about 15 seconds. I just kept kicking the ball up. It was like a pub game, like Division 4 GKSSA. They just kept kicking the ball up in the sky over and over, and then Palmer was just like, okay, I'm done with this. And then he traps the ball through Ugarte's legs and decides to actually start playing football again. But
I don't know what it is.
Did Palmer play football in this game? Because I didn't fucking see him.
Well, no.
All these Chelsea fans were talking up Palmer so much before the game. I was expecting him to rip us to shreds like he did at Stamford Bridge, and he did.
He was really poor in the final third. I thought he was good in the middle third. I thought he helped Chelsea progress through midfield, and then in the final third, he kept stuttering, kept hesitating when it was time to shoot.
He had the one shooting chance where he took. I was just like.
It's like his pad kept
disconnecting. You take the early shot
over and over. It just kept disconnecting. Yeah.
It was like his brain finally caught up with him.
All that Red Bull.
Yeah, it would have been a great game for maybe put a Kunku on. You know, it would have been a good game for that.
Tommy, I honestly I don't. You love this guy so much.
Yeah.
I don't think he's worth the hype. He hasn't done enough to get this much hype from you.
He's class player out there.
Maybe he is class, but he's not producing that much.
Yeah. I think overall this game was just dying for a bit more creativity on Chelsea's side. And
it was dying for a bit of quality from anyone.
Or Kuka has one Premier League goal this season.
Chelsea had one moment of quality, and they scored.
And from our best player, shot. Honestly, like I know Palmer gets a lot of the hype, but Caicedo has been putting every week, especially this season, he's been putting in really good performances. And
I like that axis. Right? Lavia and Caicedo give you a lot of presence.
The things that happen when you don't start Enzo.
Yeah. He should have won the game. He should have won the game.
He did. A chance
this was incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackson should have scored in that moment, and I don't know what he does with his first touch.
Wow.
And then it falls to Enzo.
He did pass it to Enzo. He got to get on.
Sure.
He made the pass.
Yeah, let's say that. He made the pass after being one-on-one with the keeper. Okay. And then Enzo just balloons it, really. 120 million pound player. That's what it gets you.
It's a bit shocking when you see the price tag.
It's a bit shocking in general.
It's a bit shocking in general.
Just in general.
These are the two most expensively assembled squads in England, and this is what they produce.
It is, yeah. For me, I'm more gutted that we didn't win the game. I don't know how Zare feels.
Of course,
we should have been. We should be winning this game. Yeah,
we should have won the game, but it's also much funnier to just laugh at Chelsea.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's really happy coming out of that game, considering how it went, because both teams.
No. I think United needed the points more, but it's an opportunity missed for Chelsea because
you saw what happened this week.
Exactly.
Losing.
Yeah. There's a chance to make up a lot of ground.
Exactly.
But, is what it is.
And now we gotta
Madueke was poor.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say I agree. I think when Neto went to the right side,
I liked him.
He
was good.
Better.
Neto was
he's an engine. He just
attacking player.
Just back and forth.
I was surprised. I was surprised that they didn't try to isolate him more on Dalot, because Dalot has been awful this season, and the one time he did run at Dalot, he got a free kick out of it. Yeah. It was very surprising that they didn't isolate him again. Do that more. It's
I think
weird setup.
I kind of wish Neto had maybe a bit of more of a long range shot to his game and be even more deadly as a player, because he's so quick. He's got an engine.
He's a creator. He's not a scorer.
It would be nice if he could have that element to his game. And
he did have that one drive from the edge of the box that was pretty decent. Old Trafford is for the bigger teams, it is a tough pitch to play. I think it's the biggest pitch in England, or maybe at least apart from Wembley.
It's a big pitch.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big pitch.
And I do notice that when I'm watching teams that like to spread the field, players do tend to feel very far apart from each other. But anyway, is what it is. United's run continues, or whatever this run is.
Wait, what's the run? What's the run?
I think it's 2 games unbeaten.
Two games without
games
unbeaten.
2 games. Oh yeah, because midweek you guys won. I forgetting that there was some midweek games.
Yeah, against Leicester's reserves. Yeah.
Some Carabao.
Carabao Cup. That's right. Yeah. Well, we're out. We're out, guys.
Trophy Chelsea won't be winning.
No. How did you get? Who knocked you out?
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was midweek.
We played our B team as well, and they.
You don't have a B team. You don't get to have a B team where you spend £2 billion on your squad.
A1, A2. Okay,
sure.
We played A2. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enzo started that game. Remember?
Beat him with Yao Felix and freaking Enzo Fernandez. No, you don't get to have a B team. You probably started your best goalkeeper as well.
Speaking of Enzo, since Tony loves shit on this guy, he announced that he's separating from his girlfriend. He's the guy's like 22 years old. Okay,
I saw this.
Girlfriend of 6 years. They have like 3 kids. He's like,
I want to experience life.
I want to experience life or something like that.
Yeah, she carried him during the COVID period when he had no money. Now he has money. He's like, I want to experience
when his license
life.
was banned for drunk driving or whatever he did. He doesn't even have that. So this guy, man, I don't know.
Seems like a lovely guy to have in the locker room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's your captain,
right?
Yeah.
Captain, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, he is your. Reece James is surely your captain, right?
Oh, I guess. Yeah,
he's not the main.
He was the
captain
when Reece James.
Jesus, even then, man.
He's a captain.
I guess he is one. He is one of the longer tenured Chelsea players, I guess.
Yeah. Believe it or not, yeah, that's true.
Which is insane.
Is Mudryk like the longest serving player?
Mudryk has got to be he's got to be in the leadership circle at this point.
Jesus Christ.
He's been there about as long as Enzo.
There ain't no leadership.
I think it's Fofana or something. Fofana by the shield, but anyway.
Madness. Let's move on. Newcastle 1, Arsenal 0. Massive blow to Arsenal in the title race, and really bad performance from them, honestly. I thought, did Arsenal have a shot on target in this game? Because I watched this one and
we had one. You watched. That means you woke up early to watch. Well, I hate watching, I guess. Yeah.
Hate watching. Look, I
was like, why would you wake up to watch this?
I'll wake up at 7 a.m., 7:30, regardless. If there's football on, I'm chucking it on. And when it gives me some good hate watching, I'm here. I would like to clarify. I don't want to be up at 7:30. My body just wakes me up at 7:30.
So then
I hate it.
When the clocks went back, the time went back, did you wake up at 6 a.m. on the Sunday?
I did, and I forced myself to stay in bed. I was like, I'm not happy about this.
Anyhow, I'm still losing. Yeah.
I'm not surprised. We are struggling at the moment. Like, in Odegaard's absence, we came up with this 4-2-4 shape that saw us through that difficult run of City, Villa, Spurs away. And it did what it was meant to do, but in the prolonged absence, I think we are struggling now to find something else. We need to find something else. Let me put it that way, because it worked in those games because we were able to sit back and soak a lot, which was kind of the point. Now in games that we need to dictate a bit more when they give us the ball, there's just no one to pick the pass, right? I do think... I think in the league, in general, there's an attacking deficit. And I think at Arsenal, we've just not made enough investment in the attack, and it shows. Martinelli still plays like he's 17. It's very frustrating for me. Sterling has been a nothing signing. Like, literally been a nothing signing.
Look at how happy Tommy is.
Yeah. The thing that's really strange with the Sterling one is, it's not... Because I watched him in the Carabao Cup, and... it's not like the talent isn't there. He's still a really good dribbler. His movement's still good. That was the first time I saw him run, which was weird. Like, he actually was trying. But I don't know. He's been like this, I guess, inconsistent. I don't know. It feels like he needs reprogramming. But Sterling's the least of our issues. We need to make investment in the attack. It's that simple. We lack power. And Newcastle know this. So they power up. They chose Joelinton on Saka's side to make sure that he was always double teamed. They put Gordon on the right, and it was his delivery for Isak. Which,
it was a great cross. Yeah.
Well, that's this is a 1-0 game. Like, whoever scores first in this fixture wins. First goal wins fixture. It's been like that for the past 7 years or so. Like in this at St. James's Park. Talent's an issue. I do think some selection. Mikel could have done some things differently. I think, as much as he's been frustrating me, I do think Jesus' dribbling would have been useful in a game like this. I think Trossard has not been in good form, although he was good against Liverpool. And I think Jorginho should have played a lot more in Odegaard's absence, because he is a creative player. And he was the only one who looked to unlock our attack when he came on with, I don't know how many minutes left. So, yeah. We miss Calafiori because he's been providing creativity. But, hey, listen, we've had enough opportunities to invest in this attack. And we'll probably buy another center back in January, right? Because, you know.
Hey, but that center back will also be able to play left back.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah, why not?
It seems like every Arsenal's like, look, how many more centre backs can you fit into the team? Get them all in.
Yeah, Declan Rice should have equalized right at the end. That was a bad miss, but yeah.
There's also something coming out that I saw this morning that Edu might be leaving.
He's leaving at the end of the season, or he's left now. I'm not sure. I haven't studied it enough. I think it's good, man. Like, it needs refreshing back there, because I think Edu's done a lot of good. But it's really weird to me. He doesn't close on the big transfers. Like, Mudryk he tried to get, didn't close. Sesko he tried to get, didn't close. Vlahovic. I don't know why this decision has been made, but I'm intrigued to see how it plays out. Yeah. He's done his job. I think change is good. Constant change is good. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But, yeah. Bad week.
We have... Sorry, I was going to say, maybe Arteta just got a little bit more of a say in there now, and Edu's getting a little less power. So, maybe a little power struggle, maybe, and didn't like it. I don't know. Possibly.
I don't think so. I think Edu...
It'd be more fun.
People think that this squad... Arsenal's a big physical team. People think it's Arteta that built this. That was Edu's vision. Like, very early on, he said he wants this team to be powerful. Like, I think Edu has driven a lot. Look, I'm sure that there have been some choices that Mikel has been pretty, like, he stood firm on. But I think generally Edu's had enough, control over situations. And like I said, he's done a lot of good. Arsenal are really good behind the scenes right now. Really good. The only thing that's left is both the men and the women start winning. Like, start winning, right? Like, atmosphere is good.
The women drew with United.
Yeah, we still don't have a coach. So, I mean, we have an interim.
Okay.
So, but, yeah, when Ideveld left, we're still not. That's a whole different kettle of fish. The women's team, they constantly batter teams and then end up not scoring. It's a whole different problem. But, yeah, I can do a whole part on the women. I don't think we have the time for that. So
we do not have the time for that. But yeah, good to see Arsenal keeping you in check, because, like we've said, you've had too much positivity.
Yeah, this was much needed.
Bring it back in. Bring it back. We needed a weekend where nobody.
It has been a tough season.
This is good.
We need to start. We need to fix this. It's been turgid. Yeah.
The next game is to try and fix this for you.
Inter away.
Oh, is there Champions League? Forget about it.
You wouldn't know about that.
No, I would know that. Yeah, conference.
I have I know you've seen the comments pinned. Yeah, the comments pinned.
Chelsea.
We will come back to that.
For those that are not part of our group chat, Tommy has, for some reason, of all people, has been talking shit, saying that Palmer is gonna win this one for Chelsea against Arsenal next weekend.
He's gonna show up. He's gonna show up next weekend.
Is he gonna show up? We're still waiting for him to get to Old Trafford, Tommy. I wouldn't make these comments.
He skipped that. He skipped that trip. He missed his fixture when Arsenal battered us 5. Was it 5-0, Tommy?
Looking at
5-0.
Yeah.
That one, he skipped the team sheet.
He skipped
He skipped Old Trafford. He skipped Anfield. He skipped Etihad. Let's see if he at least turns up for his home game.
He's turned up money. Yeah, that's the fixture right there.
Okay. Yeah. God help you if he doesn't. I will come here in all sorts.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
A crown on my head. Yeah.
You know what would be the greatest thing? If Enzo scores in that game.
We're talking about Palmer. Don't worry about Enzo.
I know.
How about you get Palmer? Like, Enzo's a lost cause, man.
I'm telling you, Palmer's there. But if Enzo adds a little bit.
Enzo won't even play.
God.
Enzo won't even play. Don't worry about Enzo. I'm so looking forward to this.
It's going to be a fiery fixture, man, for sure.
With Fofana.
Same record. We got the same record, man.
Very enjoyable. Okay. My hate watching continued on Saturday because Bournemouth beat Man City 2-1. When Bournemouth scored the first goal of this game, about 10-15 minutes in, I think, the general consensus was too early. This is far too early. And eventually, when Vardiol pulled one back, I was like, City are probably going to come back, get something out of this. But Bournemouth hung on, and they have been phenomenal at home in particular this season. They beat Arsenal a few weeks back. They've beaten Villa this season. Like, they're generally...
They tied with Villa.
Yeah.
Oh, they tied with Villa. That's my bad. But generally, some very, very good results for Andoni Iraola. And Man City continue the streak of just not looking great this season. Yeah. Generally, they manage to pull out results while doing that, but this time they couldn't.
It's almost like when you lose one of your creative players, it has an impact.
It really hurts you,
yeah. KDB, like Haaland has not looked... Like Tommy thinks it's because of some kind of fantasy jinx. I would put it more down to...
Is that me or is that someone else that has the fantasy jinx?
No, I guess that's Oliver.
Friend of the pod, Oliver, has jinxed him.
But, that KDB Haaland axis is missing in that team because if Haaland doesn't score... Who else do you back to score on that team, honestly? Like, if you think about it, no one really. Like, Foden's not doing... I don't think he scored in the league this season. Maybe one. I can't remember it.
He's barely started in the league, let alone scored.
He has not looked...
He's been starting lately, no? But anyway.
Lost few games, but he didn't start for the first month and a half.
Doesn't look himself at the moment. Savinho, I think he's injured now. He was injured in the league
Savinho's more of a provider than a scorer, though.
Yeah, he's a creator. Doku, whatever he is. Grealish doesn't score, doesn't really create either. Like, for Bernardo Silva is same boat as Grealish. It's Haaland or De Bruyne or Rodri,
or Gvardiol now.
Or Gvardiol, which is
he's the new guy.
Just stupid.
He might be their second highest scorer on the season.
Probably
Don't
true.
fact check that, but I have a feeling that might be true.
It's probably true. Yeah. And they locked down Haaland. He almost equalized, though. Was it? Yeah, he almost equalized. I think he hit the post. Some kind of weird scramble post keeper.
I do think the keeper made a save off him as well of some scramble. It was a messy one, but
I don't know if I'm City,
second in the table.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like City haven't been strong starters the last couple of seasons. They've been playing catch up, right? Like even last year, it was the same sort of thing. They kind of took a while because wasn't KDB out for a bit as well last season, right?
When you say it took a while, last season they were still top. After Arsenal fell apart. But yes, KDB took them to another level when he came.
Yeah.
World Cup wasn't last season.
Not World Cup, but Liverpool were top for a bit, right? Last season.
Yeah, I'm sure at some point, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. Pep does... I won't say struggle. He tinkers until he finds a solution. Sometimes the solution is just that KDB comes back, right?
Yeah.
So it is a question of... Is KDB still? He's still.
I think he's in training right now, so I think he is.
He was on the. Wasn't he on the bench?
He was on the bench. He was on the bench for
okay.
this one.
Okay. So listen, he's almost back.
I did find it really weird that Pep decided not to bring on Haaland against Tottenham in the League Cup. I don't know what that was about.
He doesn't care.
Did you see him laughing on the bench, man? He doesn't care.
Yeah, but I think he does that to be disrespectful, like. Acting like you don't care about a competition when you're competing against someone and then you lose the very next game. It's like, you have problems, man. And you're just pretending.
I do think it was very funny. After the League Cup, Pep was like, we only have 13 fit outfield players. And then they had their full bench.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, he's very good at belittling people without coming out and doing it directly. Yeah,
absolutely. You see it in every press conference when he praises someone.
Yeah,
he knows because they slapped him. He's like, I'm gonna slap. He'll come out and praise the random, he'll praise Southampton or something.
Yeah,
Russell Martin. I learned so much from him.
Redmond is so good.
Adama Traore a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, when you talk about City, they have the most goals in the league, I think. Still, Haaland is a big.
Yeah, because Haaland is a goal-scoring monster,
but
he's not scoring right now. They're not scoring.
They're 2 points from Liverpool. Let's see what happens in the next couple of weeks.
I don't think either Uzer or myself are saying that City are.
No, I know, but I'm saying
I still very much think they will. But we're just saying at the moment.
That's why I am enjoying this loss.
Take it because it's.
Let me enjoy things.
I do think City are. If you use City as a barometer or as the standard bearer of the quality in the league, you can see how the attacking talent in the league is just diminishing by the year, right? Like, we're not getting an influx of attacking players. And from the days of Sane, Sterling, Aguero, David Silva, right now, City's goal-scoring options just keep dwindling and dwindling. And Haaland is kind of masking the lack of overall talent in the squad. But I don't know. We'll see. I think they'll win. We should probably move on to someone who will have
we could move on. Yeah. Move on to the team that took advantage of Arsenal and City fucking up this weekend. That was Liverpool. They beat Brighton 2-1. They went 1-0 down in this game as well.
Didn't look great.
They've got so many options in attack.
They have options.
And you know what? Mo Salah is still Mo Salah.
Is he 33? 33, 34? Fountain of
youth. That cut in and finish. As just
is he 32?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't know why I said cut in and finish is just peak Salah.
Right?
If Salah can do it. If Salah wants to stay, he'll stay. He'll have,
I hope he wants to leave. So, I desperately hope he wants to leave. That man has terrorized the fucking league.
I keep saying we're losing attacking talent, man. Like, the league is becoming boring to watch as it is.
Hey, I will say I'm happy for all attacking talent to leave Liverpool. I'll put it that way. I put my hatred above my general enjoyment of watching the league.
Yeah, that Gakpo goal was odd. Like, it's just bad defending.
That one I think is an attempted cross that just.
Come on! It definitely is a cross.
That one, I think the goalie has to see on that one that Darwin's not going to head that near post.
The goalie.
I think
it's on the defender, man. The defender.
I think it's on everyone. I think it's on everyone.
It's on everyone.
Yeah. It's one of those, just like those free kicks that you try to put in a dangerous area but keep on target. Corridor of uncertainty, I guess. But
and Buemo had this goal last week, right? Very similar.
Yes, he did. Right, against the shit defense.
Yeah. So it happens. It definitely happens. Yeah. But hey, Salah's clutch. And he will continue to be clutch, I think, for Liverpool this season. His hair's grown in very nicely. I wonder if he's gonna, keep it like this, or he's gonna grow it back out.
Grow it back out, man.
Yeah, I do hope so. I want to see.
Look. The aesthetic with the floppy hair is just better. In my opinion.
Is true, yeah.
And shaved head is like, so many people have that. Give me good aesthetics.
Yeah, yeah. Best defense in the league, Liverpool right now. 6 goals conceded in 10 games.
Oh, Kadioglu's goal was nice, though.
That goal was a sweet hit.
Was good.
Yeah.
It was
he should have scored a second one, too. He had a huge chance to double up the lead and didn't. This was like, because Liverpool went into half-time 1-0 down, and they were terrible first half. Like, the comeback is great and all, but Brighton, it was a classic, like, you don't take your chances, you don't win the game. You against a team like Liverpool that has the attacking talent to pull this out of the bag, you need to take your chances. Brighton just didn't do that.
Yeah, I feel like that's Liverpool this season. Is like they've been up to the taking, and no team has really been able to do it, and they just come in and get a late goal or hold on to their lead, whatever it is. Right? They haven't really looked like a well-oiled machine, or
this stage of the season is all about points accumulation, and then in the second half you want to go on a run. They are well placed for that. We will see what happens when they lose one of those key members, because it probably will happen at some point. But so far, so good for Arne Slot's done a good job. Provided a good platform for these attacking players to win games. So, yeah.
Another team that won a game off the back of their attacking talent was Tottenham. They slapped up Aston Villa 4-1 in a game that was very close for a long time and then very quickly was not.
I have been there.
Poor Uncle Unai on his birthday too. On poor Unai Emery's birthday. Top of the Champions League, Aston Villa.
That's exactly what I was going to say. This is very classically like. Focus on Europe.
The focus is on Europe.
Of Premier League. I think every game after a European game, they've not won. They've lost or drawn.
I mean, based on their squad is not super deep. Especially they've had a bunch of injuries.
I can't give them that, man. Their squad is deep.
I'm just saying it's not surprising because it's the same players essentially playing week in, week out. There's not that much rotation going on in the midfield. They've had a bunch of injuries with, I know Jacob Ramsey, I think this was his first game back after a while. Leon Bailey's been in and out with injury. They've been dealing with a lot of centre-back injuries as well. So it's not surprising to me that something is, they're one or the other.
I think it's tactical. I think Unai, he gets a lead, he tries to get a second goal, and then in the second half he intentionally sits back and goes. If you watch this game, they were just trying to get Watkins through on goal from deep. That was it. And I'm just doesn't make sense. You don't leave one player up against those. It worked against Bayern, sure, when Duran scored that goal. But put one or two more players up there and you can catch them out. Like Tottenham will not track those runners.
It's Tottenham exactly. in their high line. Like, come on.
Yeah, and once they got that equalizer, it was over. Like, Villa fell apart. Yeah, it's
the
nice goal from Dominic Solanke.
The chip,
two very nice goals at the end. Yeah, the Solanke chip and then the quick free kick from Maddison.
Yeah.
Tottenham, taking out City midweek and then now taking out Villa.
Big week. Big week for Ange. He needed it because grumblings were starting.
So Spurs get United, I believe, in the next round of Carabao.
I think it's at Old Trafford.
Yes, sir.
Is it at Old Trafford?
No, it's at
the Toilet Bowl.
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, I can't remember what Liverpool have. Arsenal have Crystal Palace. But we'll see.
It's
City.
Quarterfinal stage of the Carabao, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The most important trophy until literally any other game happens after it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of other things in the Prem or in general. Leicester, late equalizer, and I hate to do this, I really do, but do you know who scored the late equalizer?
Was it?
Do you know who scored the goal?
Jamie Vardy.
No.
It was Jamie Vardy?
It was IU with the equalizer.
Did you actually not know this?
Relegate this team, man. I genuinely, I had no idea Leicester even played.
Your boy,
I did not know Leicester played.
Jordan Ayew has been good.
Not my boy.
He's been good.
Nah, shit.
He has been good.
He might be the reason Leicester stay in the league this year, with his cold goals.
Send him
He's been good. He's been scoring goals.
The day he leaves the Premier League, I will fucking celebrate. Shit player.
I really don't understand this. Like, of all the players in the league to pick on, I don't know why he's the one. Like, you just decided.
I don't know. There's just something about him that was like, I don't like him. I just don't like him. I don't like the way he plays. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like anything about him.
I hope he doesn't listen to this podcast.
I find his brother more annoying, even though
I hope he does. I hope he does.
Yeah.
I hope he does.
You know who is third place in the league right now?
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Really? That's hilarious.
They're third in the league.
They're third in the league. Chris Wood is second in the league goal scoring.
Chris Wood has been fantastic.
They have the second best defense.
And it's the second best
insane
defense.
What they're doing right now.
Yeah, it's actually like they're just getting results at this head. They're making their push. Totally, just like Liverpool, they're getting the results in right now. This
points accumulation, and they go on a run.
And then they go on a run.
They go on a run. Yep.
They've also got 3 wins on the bounce. Like they're surging up the table right now.
Yep.
And I have to mention because they trashed West Ham 3-0. Todibo.
Hey. Is there a signing of the season?
Yeah.
Man.
I have accepted that my predictions have not gone well this year.
Yeah.
Considering why did I not just pick? Actually, I know why I didn't pick Ten Hag to be first sack because I didn't want to jinx it.
Hey, good work.
The Todibo one was the oddest choice for me because it was impossible for it to be true.
Know.
It's just impossible.
I know. It's a fucking West Ham signing. I know. Yeah. The only worst pick I could have made was Fulkrug. So.
Oh yeah, he's there. That's true. Yeah. Does he even play? Does he even play?
No. Antonio. It's always Antonio. Why would it be anyone else?
Antonio didn't even play this game. Oh, he came off the. Is Fulkrug injured? He wasn't even in the squad.
No, I'm not sure. But this team beat United, and I'm just like.
West Ham?
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah, they did.
That was Ten Hag's last game.
This team.
That's what got him fired. Thank you. Hey,
so bad.
Thank you, West Ham. Thank you, West Ham.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Just remember the Dallo miss. Yeah.
Thank you, Diogo. Elsewhere around Europe, the Ballon d'Or ceremony was this past week. Tommy, you don't have to yawn when I say Ballon d'Or.
No one cares about
this. We don't care about the ceremony.
Awards, but they do care about the stories behind it.
Congrats to Rodri for winning it, and congrats to Rodri for making everyone at Real Madrid absolutely lose their minds over Vinicius not winning this. I've never seen a club react to an awards ceremony like this. It was incredible, from like boycotting the ceremony to complaining on every platform. I felt like every player had a complainy post on
Richarlison
Instagram or
was
Twitter
pathetic, man.
Yeah.
He was pathetic, honestly.
If he doesn't win, you know, all hell's going down.
Gonna go down or something stupid like that. It's like nothing happened.
The best thing was
nothing happened, man.
One of the comments of that was like, "What do? Score a goal, man? Is that what you're gonna do?"
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you gonna score a goal? What, lift your shirt and say Vinny should have won? It's like, first of all, you don't even score. Come on, yes. Chicken.
Did someone incredible. Like, were Madrid told, yeah, Vinny's gonna win. Were they just?
I think he was told that. I think there was that story that was leaked, right? That Vinny's been told he was gonna win, like a month ago. We were all debating or surprised that was Vinny like a worthy winner, and then he went around with full confidence. I think he told Gavi after the El Clasico that I'm lifting the Ballon d'Or on Monday, and then Monday comes around and yeah.
That's a lot of talk when you lose 3 or 4-0 in your own match.
Well, I think Gavi was taunting him, and that was his retort.
Yeah.
So double.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gavi has to bring that up the next time they see each other. It's mandatory to do it now. The big thing was, like, all the players posting shit, whatever. The fact that Madrid themselves came out and said the Ballon d'Or doesn't respect Real Madrid. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Benzema won it like 2 seasons ago. Yeah. Modric won it before that. Ronaldo won 4 of them while at Madrid or something like that.
Ancelotti was manager of the year.
Yeah, which should have been
Ancelotti winning. That was the bigger surprise. Yeah, Xabi Alonso's gone unbeaten for a season, and Ancelotti's getting manager.
He lost. It's a UEFA award, and he lost the final. He was never gonna win it. Right.
It's still rubbish, but incredibly fun. But I'm not gonna make a big social media post about how the Ballon d'Or does not respect Leverkusen.
Yeah.
It's just incredibly funny stuff.
I did like that. So Kane got an award for maybe most goals, or was high with Mbappe for the season.
Top goal scorer.
And you know what? He was like, "Yeah, listen, this is awesome. I'd love to be here, love getting this award." And it was kind of like a heartwarming moment for him to kind of get that. Mbappe didn't show up, of course, because he probably didn't care. But it was nice.
Well, it's Real Madrid.
And he was Real Madrid.
No, all of Real Madrid just boycotted the
whole
team after it got leaked that Rodri was actually going to win.
Yeah. I mean,
incredibly funny.
Yeah, hey, listen.
We can go from one meltdown to another. Mourinho is having a time at Fenerbahce. Seeing him in the Europa League against United was incredible fun.
Yeah.
And now he has, Sofian Amrabat, I believe, got a 900th minute winner.
Yeah.
Mourinho knee slid onto the pitch, and even better, a failed knee slide where his knee gets stuck in the ground.
He's too old for this, man.
He gets flipped over. There was a point where someone clipped Mourinho in training this week, and he had to get his ankle taped up. He went on an insanely wonderful rant about the Turkish league refereeing. And he's now posting clips. As we speak, he is posting clips on Instagram of different decisions and different clips of Turkish refereeing. It's wonderful.
It's glorious.
It's so good.
It is glorious.
I need this man to take over at Newcastle. I want to see what happens. Bring him back. Bring him back.
If we could have him in the Prem again, it would be a dream. Honestly, he's still got it. In terms of his attitude,
he's box office.
Yeah,
he's box office.
He is box office. Yeah. He's
I
aged exactly how you'd expect him to age.
It's wonderful, man.
He was at some point after the winner, he was cursing the opposing fans, even the opposing players. I think I saw a clip of that. He was
going nuts. Yeah, he was going nuts. You can see you're genuinely people holding him back while he's like flipping off fans and stuff. It's beautiful stuff. Like, Mourinho and the Turkish league just
match made
go together so well. There's so much chaos.
Match made in something, but yeah, definitely a match.
Somewhere. Somewhere.
Still 5 points behind Galatasaray though, so they got a lot of work to do there.
Have they played?
That is not important.
Galatasaray won. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how to shift from this topic to the next one that I have written down, because all I have written down is Tommy doing a Lineker in our group chat this week. There's no beating around the bush. Tommy, random, out of the blue, mentioned how he once shat himself on a bike.
It's self-confession.
It's not out of the blue, guys. You guys
we did not ask him for this story. We did not ask him for this story.
Can we
he
do
just
the full
volunteered
context?
the information
Full
to
context,
us.
guys. You guys post a clip of Van der Veen, or however you pronounce his name, alright? He, on the pitch, literally shitting himself and having to, loosen up his shorts, right, for the thing, the excrement
have said that it was grass,
right?
I don't know.
You guys posted that, and I was like, hey, you're like, oh, it's crazy. It's like, it's happened to me before too. And you're like, oh my god, crazy.
Yeah. Again, unprovoked.
I did not expect you. I did not expect you to be like, I shot myself on a bike.
That's what we're saying. This will go out to all the runners and all the cyclists out there. You never trust a fart while you're out on a ride or a run. That's the thing. I learned that. Okay, first person. All right, that's as far as the story's going. All right, you can leave it there. Move on to your next thing.
So did you sit down afterwards? You sit down on the bike afterwards, or do you have to stand and
no, it was. I don't want to get into details here.
You've already gone so far.
No. We are getting into details.
It was not how do I say this? It was not like it was very dry as in terms of a little thing at the and that's it. And then just ride along as you go. Yeah, next bathroom stop, wherever that was one, check, good, all right. Ready to go. That's all that was. It wasn't as bad as some of the horror stories that I've heard. Yeah. So we'll leave it at that.
It's not quite Lineker sitting on the pitch scooping, is it?
But when you don't,
What did he do? He tried to drag himself across the floor, right? Lineker to clean up, if I recall.
Like a dog across a
I've
carpet.
not seen that. No, never mind. No, nothing like that. Mine is nothing like that, thankfully. But listen, heed my words of wisdom, all right? If that ever happens to you, never trust that fart. Okay?
I think in that situation, I would simply not shit on a bike. But, swings and roundabouts.
Yeah.
You still got that bike? Do you throw that bike away afterwards?
You what am I naked on this bike? Come on, you wearing shorts? You wearing padded shorts? You have things on.
We don't know how you spend your weekends, man. We weren't there.
Yeah.
Remind me not to borrow a bike from Tommy.
Yeah, don't borrow any sports equipment from Tommy. You don't know where it's been.
I don't borrow my bike shorts. That's for sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay, from
I think I have
one
a
piece
pair
of
of Boca
shit.
Nunes shirts now.
Jesus Christ, I'm trying to move us on.
And
we never order shorts. We always got jerseys. We never order shorts. It can't be.
Number 23 came from somewhere. I don't wear number 23.
Can't be.
I'm fairly certain it's you. Yeah.
That's crazy.
This is a long time ago.
Burn those shorts, Tony.
Just saw them recently.
Get rid of those, Tony, because those are some ghost shorts. Yeah, get rid of those. But yeah, are we moving on?
Can I move on? Yeah, please. All right, from one piece of shit to the next, we're going to move over to Saudi Arabia now, because Steven Gerrard has been getting himself into trouble over there. He is the manager of Al Ettifaq, and they are Al Ettifaqing up all over the place. They are 11th in the table out of 18 teams. They just got knocked out of the Saudi version of the FA Cup by a second division team, and apparently Steven Gerrard has been organizing his training sessions around Liverpool games, and he's like, yep, the players have caught on. They're like, why are we training at night? What's going on here? It's because Steven Gerrard wants to watch his fucking Liverpool game. It's just malpractice as a manager. I would like to also remind everyone that Tommy once called this man the most exciting young manager.
Oh my god! Yeah.
He may still.
That is you've had a lot of bad takes. That might be the worst. Undoubtedly the worst. I don't know what you were thinking when you said that.
It's the one that keeps coming back around the most often.
Yeah. He still has time. Okay.
Time to do what?
Things around. All right. I haven't given up on him.
Yes, you have.
Yeah. Yes, but listen, I'm gonna.
You know what? You might still be believing in him, but his players certainly aren't.
Just record them, Stevie. Record the match. Watch it later. You can do it. All right. Please.
You don't even need to record the match.
Available now.
It's 2024.
Yeah, playback is available.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. Well, same thing. Whatever you gotta do. Yeah. Yeah.
It's ridiculous work. You have to wonder if former Everton man Demarai Gray, who is playing at Al Ettifaq, is the one leaking this stuff, getting back at Steven Gerrard. But it's
who else
unreal,
did they have?
Man.
Who else did they have that we would know?
I don't fucking know, man.
Cares,
that's the only one that I remember.
They probably have.
Was Henderson here?
I thought I'd say Maximan is back in Europe.
He's playing under.
Yeah, he's at Fenerbahce. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's I told you I was watching.
I think they had Jordan Henderson
overlap recently, and he just mentioned that English managers don't want to do the work that it takes to reach the top, and then
there it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Steven Gerrard, Exhibit A.
It's a lack of desire to sacrifice. Yeah, whatever. Stevie G, great player, but everything I've seen about him since he's become a coach has not been great. So.
No.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he'll learn. Maybe he'll learn.
Well, I wonder.
Or 3 or 4
when
or
he
5, who knows?
He'll probably organize his. Is it tomorrow Liverpool are playing? He'll probably organize that his training session around that. They didn't say that he was caught doing this and he's changing. He just said he was caught doing this.
No, he just
he's
said
still doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder when he gets sacked from this job, because it does sound like it's coming pretty soon.
And his contract's almost up.
If he'll post, no. It'll be like, will he post another video of him attempting to speak Arabic, like his introduction video? Ana Steven Gerrard, as he says.
And maybe it's the contract.
Yeah.
When you get your severance pay, you gotta say your leave it in the language. Yeah, maybe. So we'll see. Yeah.
Look forward to it. There is a Premier League game today, isn't there?
Yeah,
Brentford
Fulham.
against Fulham. 11th place Brentford, 12th place Fulham.
West London derby.
Actually, should actually be a fun game, because Brentford are must-watch TV.
Fulham have been good this
Tommy,
season.
Fulham have been decent, yeah. I mean, Fulham are kind of just middle of the road. 1-3, lost 3, drawn 3. So, and Brentford 1-4, drawn 1, lost 4. It's as
symmetry.
Yep. Tommy, who do you got?
I've got a pretty low scoring 1-1 draw right here. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Yeah. No. 1-1. Go with my gut. 1-1. That's what I have.
What are you feeling, Tony?
3-1 Fulham. Jimenez. Yeah. Jimenez with. I'll keep it at 1. Won't get too greedy. 3-1 Fulham. Yep.
I'll go 2-1 Brentford.
Yeah.
2-1 Brentford in Buemo Wisa. Why not? Like I think this is genuinely going to be a very fun game. So. Yeah. I don't know how to sign off after all the random shit we've talked about today. A pun very much not intended. My apologies, Tommy. I know it's a sensitive topic for you.
No,
but
not at all.
For more, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 442. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And as always, thank you for joining me, Tommy.
Thanks, guys. Pleasure.
Thank you for joining me, Tony.
Good stuff, boys. Enjoyed the chat, as always.
Yeah, we've learned a lot today. Not all of it useful. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.